Good morning, everyone. How you doing? Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful start to your weekend. I know I said I was probably going to try to do some sort of like board game thing this week, but I just don't really have the time to do the editing for that. So instead, I'm gonna do a reaction video. A reaction video. As you see in the title and everything else, there was um a Nintendo partners thing this week. We're gonna watch some of that and I'm gonna react to it. There's some things that I just really don't care about, so I'll probably just end up skipping over them. And then there's some things that I'm just like I'm pretty excited about, I'm pretty interested in, and it looks pretty good. So we'll share those. It's about a half hour long. It's an interesting it's a nice little like preview of what's coming over the next couple of months. It's all partner program stuff. It's not straight up Nintendo content. It's other creators. It's third party creators and stuff like that. And there are some really cool things on there. Some things that are already like have been previously announced for other things, other consoles, stuff like that. But I want to go over and just talk about some of the things that I thought was really fun. So let's just let's just get into it, right? Let's just get into it. Boom. Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase. Yeah, we just get right into it. And this first one, I love it. I love it. Very reminiscent and makes me think of like old school anime. The art style looks amazing. It looks very fun. I gotta turn it down. Gotta turn it down on my end. So yeah, the art style looks really cool. This is a cooperative style game, kind of like a It Takes Two type game where you have to play with two players, and it's a platformer. You each get different abilities as you play throughout. But look at this art style. Look at like how like the frames are a little off, how the characters move and roll. The backgrounds are, it's like a 3D world, but the character art design like gives me like a little bit more 2D than 3D. I love this art style. I think this looks incredible, and I really want to play this. And I need to find somebody to play this with because I can't wait. I think this is incredible. This looks so fun.
And the beam cannon fires a stream of super hot heat to destroy obstacles.
I'm excited for it.
Doors,
like, look at it. It just looks so cool.
Use the tools together, and you might discover unexpected solutions to puzzles. While exploring, you can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little travel break.
It just makes me think of like 70s, 80s anime. Like
locally or online if one person
just the art style that they're using and like the character design. It's so cool.
Explorers save their home?
I'm excited for it. I really am.
Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this summer.
Looks like I need to get a Switch 2, and I need to find someone who has a Switch 2 to play this with me.
Hello.
And the next few games are going to just primarily be Switch 2 games. This game, I really just... I don't care about. It doesn't click with me. Like I said, we're probably going to skip around. This is Paranorma Sight, The Mermaid's Curse. I really don't care for it.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
It's like a mystery game. I don't really know.
Glory. A new Captain Tsubasa game is kicking its way onto Nintendo Switch. Choose from a roster of over 110 characters, representing 22 teams.
The only real sports games I care about are Mario Sports and Mario Soccer, so I don't have really any connection to Captain Tsubasa. I don't really care for this one either, but it looks interesting if you're a sports fan.
A life or death fight for survival
This one I wanted to like.
It was a normal
Tokyo Scramble. But it turns out the whole game is running from monsters and there's no like fighting back or anything, and it's a stealth game.
Below the metropolis.
And it just overall, like, normally I'm not gonna sit here and say graphics mean a lot, but like the monsters and the creatures in the world just don't interest me.
It's game over.
And like just the design of the game, I'm just, yeah, it's, you go around, you sneak around, you have to set off traps. Like, I'm not really caring for it. Tokyo Scramble is what it's called. If you're a little interested, check it out. The next thing they show is Valheim, which has been out on PC and stuff for a while. I own Valheim on this PC. It's coming to Switch 2, so that's cool. That's not really all that special. We then get a Hollow Knight Switch 2 announcement, which is sure, like, I don't know what the difference would be. It's just gonna run a little bit better, enhanced visuals, and improved frame rates. Yeah, so again, like, most people already have this game. I don't know if there's, I love this game, but I don't know if there's going to be people who are going to buy it again for a different console if you already own it a couple of other times. Yeah, we didn't need a specific Switch 2 edition.
Later today. eFootball, reborn from Pro Evolution Soccer, is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Build out your club, sign legendary
It's another soccer game.
And compete in
I just don't, I can't get into soccer. eFootball, that's fine. Alright, here's one that we got. The next one. This is the next one. This is one we got announced earlier that I'm very interested in. I think it looks really cool, and it brings me back to some old school adventure action RPGs that I used to play. Like, I believe it was like Grandia. And it's like very Legend of Zelda coded. It's really cool. It's a singular character. You're running around, going through different ages. You end up having to fight enemies. It's all top-down style like this. The art style looks amazing. Like, it gives me that Phantasy Star. No, Star Ocean.
The Adventures of Elliot.
Second Story R. Yeah.
On the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
But it looks really cool. I'm interested in that one. I think it's being released at a bunch of places though. I don't think it's exclusive to Nintendo. I'd have to look into that.
First Super Bomberman through to the
Bomberman collection. I don't really care for Bomberman. I really don't.
The unknown journey continues.
Sorry.
The second entry in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series.
Final Fantasy VII side quests coming to PlayStation or going to Switch 2. It looks solid. Like, I already own it. I played it. It looks pretty good on the Switch 2, but I don't think they really show, like, they show a bit of the overworld. It looks fine. It looks fine. Like, that's not really. It looks like it did when I played it.
If you'd like to focus on the story, there's
the next thing they showed, which really excites me, and it's something I want to get, but it's also not exclusive to Nintendo. We have Pragmata. Pragmata looks really cool. I'm like really interested in the story, and then the combat. This is the first time I've ever looked at combat for this.
With him is Diana,
it ends up being like you have to hack into the monsters that are attacking you first, and then you can damage them. And so there's probably a timer for how long the hack lasts. They're gonna show you now.
The two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
Yeah, you don't really do damage to the robot. And then your girl's like, I can hack them.
With Diana's hacking skills, you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
So,
moving the cursor through panels toward the green goal. you can hack the enemy bots.
There's no time to explain. Shoot now.
So what I think this is more of is like, I was talking to a friend and like, I don't need a mini game for every fight, but like I have a feeling you won't need to do the hacking for every fight. But it's more of like, that's your spellcasting kind of thing. Like, it'll make the fights easier, but you could probably just get through it without hacking and just shooting, but it'll just make it easier. But it looks really cool. The story, the world, all this stuff looks really cool. But again, it's not exclusive. It's coming to PC, or it's already out on PC, I think. I don't really remember. So, like, it's the thing about these partner showcases is it's third-party developers that aren't doing exclusive content. It's not always exclusive. We had one exclusive, but it's not always exclusive. So like, and this is something we've seen for PlayStation, Xbox.
April 24th.
Like,
a demo will be available
comes out
today
in April for everything, not just Switch 2, if it's not already out.
We hope you're looking forward to fast-paced combat and exploration with a unique combination of hacking and
skip.
Journey to the Lost Lands.
Now this really piqued my interest. It's Turok Origins. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a remaster or reimagining of earlier games, or if they're like a reboot to it.
You'll journey solo,
but
or with a team of warriors online.
It gives me like sort of little
primal creatures in ferocious
kind of
combat.
Monster Hunter-y vibes.
Swap between first-person and third-person perspectives as you unleash weapons.
And it just looks pretty cool.
Abilities to devastate foes.
I'm very interested in this. I'm very interested to see
and the environment to upgrade your
to maybe play this with other people. I would really hope some other people are interested to play this. I hope it does well. Again, though, it's a Switch 2 only, or it might be Switch 2 exclusive. I don't think so, but this is coming out for Switch 2, so hopefully it comes out for other things that I can play it with, but otherwise I'm going to need to get a Switch 2 to play it.
Turok Origins launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
And we're a year away from that too, so that sucks.
Uncover the truth of Xanadu.
Now this is one that I didn't pay too much attention to when I first watched this.
On our own.
But it's
world where monsters roam free.
It's got like a social it's like what those games are called? Persona games.
As he joins Hirosaka Academy,
where there's like a whole social aspect to it, as well as playing the game. I think the art style looks cool, but I just don't really know how much I want to get into like a social style game. Like I like the side-scrolling combat like this.
Then take on dangerous enemies in 3D
I think it looks really cool.
Combat. Use your powers to overcome.
And the fact that it goes from goes into like a full arena.
Outside the
but then it's the whole social stuff that you have to do that I'm just like,
time with your friends
I'm not entirely sold on these kinds of games anymore. But I mean, I like it. It looks good. It looks interesting.
Discover the truth when Kyoto Xanadu launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems this summer. Check out these anime-style games.
Anime-style games.
It's time to evolve in the latest Digimon story game.
I need to get into the Digimon story games. I hear nothing but good things about them.
And sends you 8 years into the past.
But it's like a lot of these games are RPGs, and I have trouble playing too many RPGs at one time.
And on Nintendo Switch 2, you can select Quality Mode, playing in 4K at 30 frames per second, or Performance Mode, playing in Full HD at 60 frames per second. Digimon Story Time Stranger.
Is that a remake?
Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch
or a
systems,
remaster?
July
I'm not sure.
10th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. An adventure set high in the sky.
Grand Blue Fantasy Relink Endless Ragnarok. This game looks really cool. Again, though, like everything I'm interested in are all RPGs in some sense. and it's like
Channel the power
I
of
just they
teamwork
take so
and
long to
summon
play,
mighty
and I just
primal
haven't
beasts
really had
to
that
vanquish
energy
your
for the
enemies.
long game. Like,
You can also
took
team
me
up in local or
2
online
months,
multiplayer.
3 months to beat Expedition 33. Like, but this looks really cool, and I know I can get it on Steam.
Grand
So
Blue
I might
Fantasy
get it on Steam,
Re-Rent
but again, that's the
Endless
problem with the partner
Ragnarok
showcase.
launches
It's
on
not just
Nintendo
exclusive
Switch 2,
content.
July 9th.
We got Monster
The
Hunter
latest
Stories.
Monster Hunter Stories game is flying in.
I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I
Your
played
monster
Stories
allies,
2, and I
called
stopped
Monsties,
near the end
can
because
learn
the game just
special abilities through a
again
ceremony
the way I
called
was
the
playing it was
Rite
just
of
taking too
Channeling.
long to get through.
Raise your Monsties as you travel the world.
I might try playing Stories 2 again, but like
lands
the combat
lie
system's
on the
cool
brink
with
of
it being a
disaster.
Rochambeau style system, but it
Monsters
gets
are on
very
the verge of
repetitive and boring.
extinction, and the riders trying to save the world
It's cool that they
will have to
incorporate
contend with
Malzeno
an
in
even
this.
greater threat.
But I'm just, yeah, I'm
Monster
not
Hunter
totally
Stories
sold on
3,
the Stories
Twisted Reflection
franchise. I really am
soars
not.
onto Nintendo
Maybe if
Switch
it gets
2,
like a
March
really
13th.
good sale, I'll probably get it, but
A
probably
demo
not.
will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. New titles are joining the archives.
So I don't really understand what Arcade Archives is. I guess that's a game that you can buy
Raid
that are
published
adding
by
titles
Namco
to
in
it.
1995.
If you
Squeeze
have
into the
Arcade Archives, this is
too lineup.
great. I don't have it.
Aim for first
And then they
place
have
in a
Console
race against your
Archives,
rivals.
which are like old school console games.
And get ready for a new line of home console titles. Console Archives
Here we go.
is on the way. Doraemon.
Yeah, I don't know. We know my feelings
Sonic
on
Wings
some
Special.
some retro gaming. It's hard for me to get into retro gaming at times.
And
Like,
more will be released
give me a
over
bullet
time.
shooter, give me like a bullet hell. I'm all for it.
First wave of console archives
But
titles
some of these I just
includes
really,
Cool Borders
really have a hard time caring about.
and Ninja Gaiden 2: The Dark Sword of Chaos. These titles will be available on Nintendo
We then
Switch
get the normal
2
montage
later
coming up.
today.
Another Eden Begins, Reanimal, WWE, Star Trek, Disney Dreamlight, PGA Tour, Ghost Simulator, Shadow Tactics, Tales of Arise, Scott Pilgrim. You know, another Eden probably I'd be into. Like, it looks weird though. I don't know how I feel about the art style of the character design, but. And Reanimal I'm really interested in. It's from the same people who did Little Nightmares 1 and 2, so I might get it on PC. But we're gonna skip the rest of the montage. Honestly, the rest of this doesn't really have much. They had a thing for Resident Evil Requiem and how it's coming to Switch 2. It looks fine on what we're seeing, but I don't know if we're really seeing a lot of gameplay. It goes a little bit further into it. Here we go. Here's some gameplay with Leon. It looks fine. I'm going to be getting it on PC, but I don't really think the Switch needed Requiem. But I'm excited for it. But again, you're showing me a direct to show me what your system can get, but none of it's really. I think there was one true exclusive.
Less experienced players that features aim assist.
And then they wrap it up with, and we're gonna mute this because we don't really need it anymore. They wrap it up with talking with Bethesda, where they're gonna get Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition on the Switch 2. They're gonna get the Indiana Jones game on Switch 2, and they're getting Oblivion Remaster on the Switch 2. That's about it. Honestly, that was the showcase. That was the partner showcase, the January partner showcase for Nintendo. Overall, they really didn't need to do this, in my opinion. I liked some of what I saw in that. I did. There were a few things, like I said, orbitals, The Adventures of Elliot, Pragmata, Turok, Kyoto Zandu, and Grand Blue Fantasy But really, the only one we saw that was exclusive was Orbitals. They opened the show with the exclusive, and then everything else is being released for everything else. So it's like, give me. I want the Switch 2. I want to play Mario Kart. I want to play any of the Mario games that come out. I want to play Pokemon ZA, and I'm waiting to get a Switch 2 to play that. There's a bunch of games I want to play that are on the Switch 2 that I want, and I have a reason to play it, and I get it. But this partner showcase, this third-party developer showcase for Nintendo Switch 2 had one true exclusive game. You're not giving people a reason to buy this console. You're not, unfortunately. So, I'm a Nintendo stan. I'm a Nintendo fan through and through. I love Nintendo. But like, you're not giving us a reason to buy this console. Most of the people who are going to want a Switch 2 already got it at this point or just can't afford it. That's where I'm at. I'm at the I can't afford it stage. Um, and then everyone else is just no one. You haven't given us a reason to get it yet. Because yeah, all you really do have is Mario Kart on there. I mean, let's look real quick. Let's take a second and look at the Nintendo Switch 2. Switch 2 exclusive games. So we got Donkey Kong Bonanza, Mario Kart World, Metroid Prime 4. ZA is not exclusive because it is on the Switch. So good job, Google AI. Here we go. This is a wiki article, so it should be a little bit more. It should be a little bit better. But I'm just gonna go through Donkey Kong Bonanza, which is one that I want. Actually, the Dusk Bloods, which I completely forgot about, which is that Bloodborne like spiritual successor, which hasn't come out yet. It's just releasing this year, so no one's gonna get that yet. Fire Emblem, Hyrule Warriors, Kirby Air Riders, Mario Kart World, Mario Tennis Fever, Orbitals, which is what we saw in that Pokepedia. Splatoon, Tokyo Scramble. So that and Yoshi in the Mystery Book. But I think a lot of these that I'm mentioning, yeah, most of these that I'm mentioning aren't even out yet. So you haven't given us, Nintendo, you haven't given us a reason to actually get your system yet. You have, of your partner showcase, 2 of them are exclusive only to the Switch 2. The rest of them are out on other consoles, on PC, or on the Switch. And then of the games that are out right now, you got 2 games, Donkey Kong Bonanza and Mario Kart World. Like, Hyrule Warriors, I believe, isn't out yet. Let's see. Release date on this, November. So Hyrule Warriors has already come out. So Hyrule Warriors is out. But, like, Nintendo. I love you, Nintendo. I really do. But you need more stuff. You need to do better with your partner program. If you're gonna have a partner showcase, you kind of need to showcase stuff that's only coming for your console. Like, and I'm gonna be honest, like, no one's gonna get a game like Pragmata, a game like Resident Evil Requiem, a game like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on their Switch 2. Most of the people already own those games if they're already out. Or if they're going to buy those games, they're going to buy them for a different console. Unless the Switch 2 is their only console, which the likelihood of most people and gamers specifically, having only a Switch 2 is very small. I don't know many gamers or many people in general who only have a Switch 2. And if I do know people who only have a Switch 2 or a Switch and Switch 2, it's their family console and they're not big gaming people anyway. They're just they're there for the family stuff, and some of these games like Pragmata, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, games like that, they're not going to be getting anyway. They're getting it for the Mario Karts, for the Mario Parties, for the Smash Bros, stuff like that, things to play with their friends every once in a while. That's it. Like I don't I don't know what you're doing, Nintendo, but this showcase, there was a lot of cool stuff that I'm going to get elsewhere. And it kind of sucks to say, but I don't know. If you guys watched the Switch 2 showcase, please do me a favor, check it out, and let me know what you thought about it. Leave your comment down below. Tell me if there was something that showed there that I missed or that I skipped over that you're excited about. Let's have a conversation about that. If there's any games that I skipped over that you want to see me play on stream, let me know, and let's have a conversation about that. If there's anything that you are very excited to play that was shown on here, leave a comment down below. Like I said, leave comments down below and let's talk. I love talking about it. I respond to all comments back. But if you enjoyed this video, this quick little recap and conversation about it, which is about as long as the actual thing was, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, you know, all that good stuff. And be sure to check me out live here on YouTube and on Twitch, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, as well as on TikTok. And check out the other videos I make on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Thank you guys so much. Please be careful, be safe, don't do anything I wouldn't do. Always are your loved ones. And of course, like always, be sure to mismatch socks. I'll see you all in the next one.